Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I hear you guys talking about we need playmakers and stuff like that. Where do the playmakers do we have? Does our coach do anything with to make them playmakers? Because that rinky-dink offense he runs, what do we need playmakers for? What happened to Amari Trash that everybody was talking so bigly about last year? The guy never played. Same with this Mike Bell, who they ended up cutting. All this guy's going to do with all his 75 sixth-round picks is he's going to pick guys in the sixth round who aren't going to make the NFL. They make a taxi squad. So what do we need playmakers for?
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Tim, it's Jamari Thrash and David Bell. Is it the quarterback play that was so bad? Is it if you want to look at this roster and argue they don't need playmakers, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think we can carry on an intelligent football conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I look at this roster, and this is you can argue, you can make a strong case for this being one of the worst skill position groups in football right now. Certainly in the AFC North, this is, I would imagine, certainly fourth place of the teams in the division in terms of skill position talent. And I mean, you want an example, just look at what the Browns have done with their drafting. Going back in their history, the last time they took a skill player in the first two rounds of any draft was all the way back in 2018 when they took Nick Chubb, who obviously is pretty darn good in his own right, no question about it. But it goes back to a point I've been saying for a long time. It's so hard to find high level talent when you don't have high capital value picks. It's just hard. I mean, what I'm going to say in my mock tomorrow morning, I'm going to say right now is, you can hope for diamonds in the rough, but you can't count on diamonds in the rough. There's a reason they're called diamonds in the rough. They're hard to find. And for every, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you have 10 other guys like an Anthony Schwartz or a Des Fitzpatrick who didn't work. That's not, and it's just so much easier to find those guys with earlier picks. As far as, the offense, the Browns, I've said before, this needs to be an offensive draft. I think this needs to be a skill player draft. I think they need to go get receiver help. Obviously, if they take Travis Hunter at 2, like the expectation is, I think what all the momentum seems to be, you solve one area there. Now get a running back in day 2, and there you go. And maybe keep adding to it. You want to be, if you got to be able to have the talented players at those skill positions to be those playmakers. I mean, it's not pro football's not just a game of X's and O's. It's about Jimmys and Joes. And basically, do you have the guys or do you not have the guys? And it's much easier to make your offense look good when you have legitimately talented players at those skill positions. And for a while, the Browns have just not had a lot of those guys, and they haven't, the little draft capital they've had, the Browns have not used that much of it to go get those skill players.